Today on Beyond Stillness, Stories After Stroke, we're bringing you another community special featuring the Overlake Aphasia Communication and Support Group at Overlake Medical Center in Bellevue, Washington. This dedicated group meets monthly, creating a space where members connect, practice communication skills, and discover new ways to cope and thrive with aphasia. Join us as group members share the insights they've gained while navigating life with aphasia and the meaningful connections they've built along the way. Thank you for listening to part 2 of our community special with Overlake Aphasia Communication and Support Group at Overlake Medical Center in Bellevue, Washington, led by Emily Wimberly. For the full story, please listen to part 1. Stroke offers a powerful, life-changing shift in perspective. Each colorful memory creates a parable for life's greater teachings, a compass for journeys ahead, and inspired wisdom for unique growth. Beyond Stillness offers a moment of pause for storytelling and reflection. Ultimately, we create a welcoming environment that reveres the moment beyond stroke's paralysis. Still moments unite humanity and divinity. I'm your host, Molly Bucola. As we begin today, we take a moment of pause to honor the way that wisdom emerges through recovery. And we give thanks. Now, Overlake Aphasia Communication and Support Group at Overlake Medical Center in Bellevue, Washington. We've heard a lot of tools on what we can do when we live with aphasia. In your own journey, from the time that you were diagnosed with aphasia to now, how has your perspective on living with aphasia changed over time?
I'm not sure how to put this into words, but I think before I thought aphasia was always visible, or auditorily visible, or whatever you want to say about that word. But it's not. It's invisible sometimes, especially with me, it's invisible. And so people don't necessarily know that I'm going to have trouble putting a sentence together or finding a word or finding a whole sentence. And so I understand now it's more invisible for people. And when I know someone has aphasia, especially when I know they have aphasia, I will be very patient to listen and to, like Sue said, not interrupt and don't finish their sentence for them unless they want you to. But sometimes they do, sometimes they don't. But I try not to finish their sentences for them.
Oh, here we go. Here's Sue. I think over time, I've become kinder, mainly because before aphasia, you have your job, you're going fast, you've got children, you're blah, 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 and you don't have time to be really kind to everyone. And now having aphasia, I think I look at other people and at the world and saying, wait a minute, other people are going through things. Stop, listen, help. And so to try and be there, not knowing what their story is, but to try and give back in a certain way. So I think I'm kinder, not so fast paced.
I'm glad I met Sue now.
Oh, Molly, I was horrible before.
I think we're ready for the next one.
Okay. What helps motivate you on tough days? What gives you strength?
I think routine helps me. We wake up early in the morning and I have a routine. I have routine to do things. I take my vitamins, take pills, and then I dress up myself and go for when I can. My wife goes to work, and then I go park my car and I go to the golf course. And I'm walking, and I see people. I've been talking more and more to the people. And I couldn't even talk with them a couple of years ago, but now I'm talking to people and everybody's walking. They're doing stuff. They're talking and stuff. And it's a routine. Make a good routine. It helps so much. I come back from a walk and a little sweating and stuff. I come back and I stop, maybe grab a donut once in a while. It's not good, but I'll do that once in a while. I come back home and then I was able to take a shower. And I think it's the routine. Routine helps me so much to do things in the morning, to motivate. So I don't really have tough days. I'm lucky. I want to do something. Then also after this, I can watch some of the games, other baseball, and football. Like, I have time. But early in the morning, I start that routine early in the morning. Take the vitamins, and it just motivate myself to get out and do something.
You visit people in stores to talk to.
Oh yeah, I used to go to Bartell's. Some of the people are talking. The more we talk with each other, but it's just talking. And routine helps me a lot. Routine, especially something like Emily. It helps so much to see you, Emily. You help me motivate. Gives me homework. And homework helps. It helps. You get another book, Robert.
That's a big thing, having structure in your day and having something to look forward to. And one thing that I love about a daily routine is that you can always try again tomorrow. So sometimes it doesn't look like we want it to look, or sometimes we get too tired, or sometimes we don't get to interact with the people we want to, or whatever it is. But then we go to bed, and then the next day we get to try again.
Anita.
I look forward to my family. They really help me.
Yes. You've got a lovely husband.
I don't know what I'd do without them.
Lots of support.
What do they do that you specifically love? How do they support you?
They're just there, They're always a phone call away. And when I need them, they're there.
Thank you for sharing that, because sometimes families don't know what to do and they want to help, but knowing that if they're there to pick up the phone and call and just be there is so important.
Well, when you talk about having a family, I had my stroke when I was 6 years ago, and my daughter got her husband and her daughter to live with us so that we could be together and so forth, which was, it's wonderful. I love it. But there's also something, I had a 6-year-old granddaughter who didn't understand what grandma did that was different, had become different. And we're just now getting to the point now where she's beginning to be with me again. And it was before, it's really, how do you tell your 6-year-old child that you can't do this? And you do it from year to year to year, and you're not the same one that I was with her. And it's really been difficult, really difficult. And we've really finally gotten to the point now where when she gets ready to go to school, she comes out and says, "Nana, I love you. I love you," and takes away and goes to school. So we're beginning to become friends again, and it's taken a long time, and it takes a long time for a child to understand it. And it been a lot of tears over her. So
Thank you for sharing that. Just because a relationship is one way now doesn't mean that it will stay that way, that there's opportunity for growth.
And it's a matter, and you can't butt in with her and say, I need to tell you, I need to tell you, I need to tell you, because she doesn't understand and she isn't ready to understand. And now she's beginning to understand that Nana had a problem. And we were best friends until 6 years before. And now we're getting back to it. And it's taken a long time.
Yeah.
So, but you have to try it and butt in, you know?
And I loved your words. She wasn't ready for it. I think that that's really important and a beautiful way of looking at things, that we all learn things in our time and we can't force it necessarily. Thank you.
Tim?
My first stroke was April last year in Australia. So and Karen, wife, she always tries to help me. Karen, Chinese community in Bellevue, and the people that attend it, they cry and they laugh and they, the Karen's taught me to talk to teach English in Australia.
You want to teach some Australian English. So to make it clear, and the team's stroke happened in US last year, April, where we're traveling here, and we shortly back to Australia and come back here. And basically, he's on the way to recovery rehab pretty well. And back to a lot of questions as a caregiver to him. Actually, I think for him, he's good. He keep engaging with other, whatever the societies. And so the good thing recently, he found this good big Chinese society, and he was warmly welcomed there because he basically only one non-Chinese speaker. And immediately he was invited to teach some English. A lot of them just can't speak English, yeah. And he was so popular now. Everyone see him like, teacher Tim, so proud. They start teaching them, even sing song like You Are My Sunshine, and they're so happy. Yeah, our student group from the 5 to 10, I think today we got 30. We need more table, need more room. And that makes me so really, he was warmly welcome, and because I try to assist, but people like to listen, like team talk. I think keep active, keep engaging. That is a really good part. Yeah.
Thank you. So, Tim, there were a couple of things that you said there. I heard you say that I keep trying and it's getting a little bit better.
Yeah.
And then I also heard you say that one thing that motivates you is Karen, and one thing that motivates you is the group, and that you laugh together. I heard laughter just now, and you cry together. And then Karen reiterated importance of continuing to engage. And I love that people invited you to teach English in a group. That's one thing that I think is really important. We find new ways to offer our talents to other people. And it might be our talents, it might be our experience, but new ways to find that we have something really important to contribute. And you found that through teaching. Some people find it through listening or being a more attentive parent or grandparent, or other ways that we can offer ourselves to the world, like going to the golf course and saying hi to people. I mean, that brightens people's days, right? So thank you. Thank you for sharing that today.
That was great. I feel like this is flying by, and it makes me so sad we only have a couple more minutes left.
Oh, really? Okay. One thing that Emily and Sue have told me about your group is that the people who show up are incredible. So I want you to look at the other people in the room right now and think, what do you admire about different people in the room? So maybe choose one person in the room that you admire, or someone that has taught you something. And now's your opportunity to share that with us.
Pat, we've been together for us for a long time, and we always show up there, and it's a good feeling to see people talking and talking together and stuff. And that helps so much. And we talk the real world things. We've been through some bad tough times, but we're talking baseball stuff like that. But we still, the group helps so much to talking. Everybody gets a chance to talk, and that it helps a lot. It's very positive things. And Pat, I really appreciate that. It helps so much. Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you.
I probably spend the most time with Anita. And what I admire about you, Anita, is when I first started to get to know you, if you couldn't say something, you just stop.
Yeah.
And now you don't. You never quit. I love it. And I love spending time with you, and I love taking walks, and we have a good time. We talk and we walk. I admire you.
Yeah.
Nobody's ever admired me before.
Yeah.
I think this group is really wonderful because I think every time we're here, somebody says something that hits a little thing in my brain that says, oh, so I can try such and such. And it's everybody here. It's not just an individual. It's everybody. You get something from everybody. And that's really the wonderful part about this group.
Being able to verbally communicate. You have a different style, maybe whatever, with each person. And that has taught me a lot. So thank you. Yeah.
Thank you. That's really nice. And I just also want to chime in and say that every single person who's come to this group has brought something so valuable. And leading this group is it's the highlight of my job, right? I get to see people who have faced a lot of difficulty, who have had their life pulled out from underneath them, but they're still working hard to connect to people, even if it's not in the easiest way or the most traditional way. It takes a lot more time. It takes so much more courage too. You know that when I hand you the microphone, it's going to be stressful. There may be fumbles, right? It's going to be uncomfortable, but you're doing it anyway. And that's just really inspiring and wonderful. And I'm so grateful that you're all here.
When we came in the car, Karen,
Like actually we prepared it before today. Really, everyone bring us a lot of encouraging actually from them. Really, we could see team can see the whole.
enjoyment.
You can see the whole. Yeah.
Great. Okay.
I'm very grateful that I got to be a part of this group today after hearing so much about you. And I'm grateful for the way that you shared tools. I think it's really important that we have different tools in order to move about the world, but also to connect. You shared tools that help you connect with other people more deeply. And I'm so grateful for our time together. And thank you, Sue, for introducing me to Emily. And thank you, Emily, for setting everything up for us. And thank you for our time together.
Same. Thanks to you. Thank you so much, Molly.
Storytelling empowers us to share our experiences in a way that invites others to reflect on their own. In closing, we offer a reflection question to spark dialogue with yourself, friends, family, or fellow stroke survivors. In a moment, I'll share the reflection question. You can also find it in the episode description. Now, community conversation prompt. What helps you feel heard and understood? We'd love to hear your reflections. Join the conversation on Instagram, Facebook, and now YouTube at Stories After Stroke. Thank you for listening to part 2 of our community special with Overlake Aphasia Communication and Support Group at Overlake Medical Center in Bellevue, Washington, led by Emily Wimberly. For the full story, please listen to part 1. Each colorful memory creates a parable for life's greater teachings, a compass for journeys ahead, and inspired wisdom for unique growth. We hope this conversation reminds you that you are not alone, and that there are others who could benefit from your wisdom and companionship too. Remember, as part of the stroke community, you are more than supportive. You are inspirational. If this episode resonated with you, please like, share, subscribe, or leave a review to help others find these powerful voices too. To support more stroke survivors in articulating and sharing their journeys, please consider donating to Beyond Stillness, Stories After Stroke. Together, we amplify diverse stories of wisdom, purpose, connection, and hope.